Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. Start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the give, it's Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field.
Let's go now.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. Godwin working the right side.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here we go, set.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal. Now Stevenson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. On 4th down, it's Chad Ryland for the Patriots field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the fake, here's Ritter. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! 19 tight, 19 tight! Ready?
They go play action with Ritter. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets... the 35-yard line. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down. To throw is Ritter. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Last thing, 19. Here we go, here we go. Ready, go. Check, go.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Ready up.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Count 19. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Jets have a first down. Play action, it's Ritter. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8.
Ready. Check out.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Third down, here's Hall. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Higgins sent in motion. A give up the middle with Hall. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Back to throw, Ritter. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Jets. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now, May. wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Here's a give, running right. It's Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing is May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
To throw on first down is May. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks to lose a couple of yards on that one. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 typical. Ready,
handoff. It's Allen. And the Jets are going to have themselves a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
19, Tiger, 19. Shot alert, trap alert. Go.
They'll run. It's Hall. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt, hurt. 18, Pioneer. Set, go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to go, and it's Hall. He slams it in there, and he is in. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Quinton Williams there to make the play. May to throw on second down. He's got his big tight end, Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now whistles here, and a penalty that makes somebody move early up front. Throwing on second down, May. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Ritter. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Come on. Set. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
On second down, Ritter. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. He's fighting to get back to the line. Can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Panther 60. Ready.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
They put Wilson in motion.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. handoff, it's Stevenson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At the 22-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On play action, here's May. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and 5. Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
19 right, 19 right here, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 17.
They'll go. Here's May. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Let's go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA.
Ready? Cougar 19. Bring it. Ready,
They will run it over center with Hall. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Go! Go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Ritter to throw on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. That one, taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets move out to a 24-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. May now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10 now from the 36. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion. Here's Abanaconda. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll go play action with May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. All three timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down. Here we go, 1st and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2. May to throw again. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.